Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's video is like a highly requested video. Ever since I've started doing like fragrance reviews, almost every single video has a request for my favorite Gourmand perfumes. Can you do a top 10? Can you do a favorite Gourmands video? Can you do your favorite sweetest, sugary scents? So I thought I'm gonna go ahead and get this made and put this out for you. I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope this is something that kind of cures that, peak of interest. Let's go ahead and just jump right into the video. Let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, so let's just find out what my top Gourmand fragrances are. The first one is by Juicy Couture. It's Viva La Juicy Gold Couture Eau de Parfum, and it is so rich, so sweet, so caramely, but it also has berry notes in it. So it has some fruitiness to it, but it has caramel, vanilla. It's really such a delicious fragrance on the skin. This one is, kind of middle of the road for longevity. Sometimes it lasts, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the atmosphere. It depends on whether it's high heat or if it's cooler temperatures. But all in all, this fragrance is definitely delectable, delicious, caramely sweetness. Okay, sticking with the Viva La Juicy line, of course, I have to mention, and of course, I just did a little, review about this perfume, but it is the Viva La Juicy SUCRE. And this one, of course, very sweet, sugary. This one's a little more lighter than the gold. The gold is more caramely, where this one, it has a lot more of like a whipped cream smell, creamy smell. And this one is definitely a really sweet, sugary scent. Okay, my number 8 fragrance is by Philosophy, and I started using Philosophy like lotions and things, and they started coming out with perfume, and this is Philosophy's Fresh Cream. Really simple bottle. All of their bottles are pretty, simplistic. I love the Fresh Cream bath products, and so I thought this would be something good that I would enjoy. Now I have to say, this one doesn't last like an extremely long time on my skin, so I do seem to put this on like after I get out of the shower, something like that kind of scenario, something that's not going to be needed for like a long period of time. But I just love it. It smells so good. This perfume is just so if you love the way cream smells, just that creaminess, sweetness, then you will love this. It's almost like you've taken like a cup of cream and you've kind of frothed it up, added a little whipped cream to it, some sugar on top. I mean, that's what it just reminds me of. I know this is in a lot of videos, favorite Gourmand, but hands down, it is sweet. To me, it's kind of got a brighter kick to it, but it is a sweet fragrance. The longevity of this perfume is amazing. It lasts such a long time. So if you want something that's going to be, day into night, I would definitely wear something like this, because it is a worker perfume and it's going to work for you, and it's going to keep you smelling sweet all day, all night. So if you do like, that sugary kind of sweet perfume, something that's going to last on the skin, this would be the one to get, and it's Prada Candy. Okay, the next fragrance, this one is Gold Sugar. I've talked about Pink Sugar. Yes, I love Pink Sugar. Yes, Pink Sugar is a Gourmand fragrance, and I don't know why I keep doing this with my hand. I'm sorry. I talk with my hands. Sorry about that. But this one is Gold Sugar. Now this one, this one is so good. This one is sweet, has coconut, like a coconut scent to it. Very sweet. Now this one can get you. I'm just gonna say, if you overspray this one can definitely kind of become, you know, cloying to the skin, and I'm just gonna say, you know, people will smell this from a mile away. The sillage is extremely high on this perfume, and so when you walk through the door, the people are going to be like, oh my god, you smell so sugary sweet. And it's great, you know, from a distance, but when you like overspray, like I have done before plenty of times, if you overspray this perfume, it's really going to start to like choke you, and it could almost be headache inducing, I'm just going to say. So I would lightly spray this fragrance. Okay, I'm going to try and pronounce this fragrance. I hope I don't butcher it, but it's GIVENCHY L'Irrésistible Eau de Parfum Délicieuse. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, just, you know, pardon my French. But it is such a sweet fragrance, candy-like. Oh my goodness, I love this fragrance, and I don't think it gets a lot of like recognition. It's just so sweet, so delectable, and it's a little different than the others that I've talked about. This one's more of a classier, I would say, you know, gourmand fragrance. I'm gonna be starting to talk more about my, you know, higher end designer fragrances. So this one is definitely sweet, delicious on the skin, just like all the rest. I hope that you go out and sniff this perfume. If you're one about gourmand fragrances, this one's really, really good. Now, I have to say though, the performance of this one is not quite as good as Lotta Candy. This one is going to last probably, I would say, maybe mid-range, you know, 4 to 5 hours at least. But, you know, to go out to dinner, to go out to a movie, or, you know, just whatever you're doing, whatever your plans. If you're doing it within, you know, like 4 or 5 hours, this would be a really great fragrance for you. This is by Armani, and it's called Armani Code Cashmere. I did have in another video that somebody said this was not the cashmere, this was the satin, which I don't own. It's just on camera that my bottle doesn't look as like purple on camera, but it definitely is. It's, I think, because of the lighting. But this is Armani Code Cashmere. So sweet, so delicious, very rich. It's more of definitely a classier gourmand fragrance. This sucker lasts you all day, all night. I wore this to a Christmas party, wore it all night long. I mean, it just is an amazing fragrance. I can't say enough about this fragrance. I can't stop smelling this. If you don't have this, you need to pick this up. I mean, this is one that makes you feel so sexy and so provocative, and it's just a really good gourmand fragrance. I highly recommend this. Okay, we're down to my bottom 3 picks, and this is getting really hard for me to choose because I love gourmand fragrances and I have more than 10 fragrances, so this has been very, very hard for me to do. This is a newer release. It just came out this year, and it is the FLOWERBOMB Nectar. I love FLOWERBOMB, so I had to pick this up, and oh my goodness, this smells so fine, so sweet, like candy. Just like, and it almost has like a cotton candy scent to it, but it's not like a cheap cotton candy. It's kind of hard to describe. It's like a refined, sugary smell. And it almost reminds me, and I'm just going to say it, from my childhood. I used to wear it all the time. Maybe you know it, and it's called Sierra. I absolutely loved some Sierra. And that is just what this kind of reminds me of, but a more expensive version, higher class version. And it just, oh my God, it's just so amazing. I don't know how to describe it any better than delicious, sweet, decadent, just something that just takes you over. It almost like mesmerizes you. It makes you just feel like you're in a world of just sugar bliss, sugar heaven, just an overload, but it's done right so it doesn't give you a headache. You know it's really good when you want to just sit here and just snip it and snip it and sniff it. If you like sweet, like temptation sweet fragrances, then you will definitely like this Flower Bomb Nectar. Yes, this is Angel Muse by THIERRY MUGLER, and I hope I'm saying that right. Is it THIERRY MUGLER? Mugler? Okay, but I'm just gonna say THIERRY MUGLER, and it's probably not right, but I'm just gonna go with it. This is Angel Muse. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. This is like caramel in a bottle. That it's like dripping caramel wrapped around with sugar around it, or sugar all in it. It's so sweet. I mean, this is gonna give you a toothache. It's that sweet, and it's so feminine sweet. Like you feel like just such a fine woman. It's not like a teeny bopper sweet fragrance. Definitely more classier. This is just an amazing Gourmand fragrance, caramel to no end, and I just absolutely love it. It's so rich. It's a deeper kind of muskier fragrance, and I love it, and it lasts forever. It's such a long lasting fragrance, and I want to like douse myself in this right now. If I just overload myself with all these fragrances, it's going to be like, no. Although I would smell really good, but you just can't get enough of it. You cannot get enough of it. Go to your store, try this out. Love it. My number one, here we are, number one, and you've heard me talk about this before. I even did this in my 12 days of fragrances. I just think Lancome just brought it. I mean, this is like just a bombshell was dropped on me when I sprayed this, and it was almost like I had followers like running behind me when they smelled this. This is Lancome's TRESOR La Nuit, and this is such a beautiful, beautiful Gourmand. It's so rich, so decadent, so dreamy on the skin, and people will, I mean, head turner, this is a head turner. If you would like something that's going to make people stop in their tracks and go, what are you wearing? I want to write it down. I want to put it in my phone. I need to know what you're wearing. This is it. This is it right here. This is the one. This is the one. If you're going to get a Gourmand fragrance and you want a sexy, alluring, provocative, exotic, passionate, super sexy Gourmand fragrance, this is it. It's got some rose in it, vanilla, praline. The rose is just done right in this fragrance. I mean, oh my gosh, you've got to try this out. Go to your store, try it out, put it on your skin. You're gonna take this home with you. This is my number one Gourmand fragrance, TRESOR La Nuit by Lancome. Okay, so those are my top Gourmand fragrances, and like I said, I have many more Gourmand fragrances, and I also have celebrity Gourmand fragrances, which I plan to do a video over those. If you want to see a celebrity Gourmand fragrance video, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know, and I will definitely do that for y'all. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that I try to describe them the best that I could, but basically they're all sweet, they're all amazing, gourmand, delicious, edible fragrances. Just, I mean, how much more can you describe an edible fragrance, okay? Each one is just so special in their own right. Definitely go and check them out. Check out all the notes of the fragrances. So definitely go check out these fragrances. Go smell them for yourself. If you love sweet, wonderful, sugary, vanilla, praline, caramely, all those types of notes in a fragrance, then you will definitely find something out of my picks to suit you. So I definitely hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and also definitely leave me some comments below and let me know what your favorite Gourmand fragrances are. If you have any of the fragrances that I've mentioned, definitely let me know, and let me know how they work for you. And if you have any recommendations for me to pick up a Gourmand fragrance, leave it in the comment section below. I'll let you know if I have it already or I don't, but I always love getting recommendations from my peacocks. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.